Hi, this is a reflection on lesson 153 in A Course in Miracles that says, "In my defenselessness, my safety lies." In my defenselessness, my safety lies. This is more of, I think, what I've already reflected on in other lessons, but that's okay. This is like a really, really long one to say all the same stuff. So it says, so in my defenselessness, my safety lies. So it's like, it's saying there's no need to mount defenses against attack. And when we recognize, I think it says something that I kind of liked the way it said it, but now it's so long. Like, how do I find it again? Oh, and we recognize that we need no defense because we are created without all thought or wish or dream in which attack has any meaning. So we're created without any thought, wish, or dream in which attack has any meaning whatsoever. So it's like, it's really just not putting any stock or thought or anything into this feeling that we're so vulnerable that we can be attacked. Weak, I should say weak, because vulnerability is kind of, I really like it, it's a good thing, but physically vulnerable or weak or able to be harmed, emotionally. Let's talk emotionally. So, and that's what this is all talking about is, the emotional healing. So I don't know. It's just really, really, really coming to believe that there's nothing out there attacking us. Do you ever feel like in your daily life, like you might have stories going on in your head, well, I got to account for that and I have to account for that. And what if this happens? What if that happens? What if that person does this? Well, then I'll be ready. And so that's like always thinking defensively when it's really all just thought anyway. And so this is like, to become defenseless is actually where safety is. It's safe where there's no need for defenses. And the reality is there is no need. So you're perfectly safe as you are. And yeah, that's what I think this one is about. Because it says the world gives rise to defensiveness because threat brings anger. Anger makes attack seem reasonable, honestly provoked, and righteous in the name of self-defense. Yet, defensiveness is a double threat, for it attests to weakness and sets up a system of defense that cannot work. So it's all based on a false premise, and it's just an illusion. Okay, that's all I have for this one. So I guess the takeaway for me is like to recognize attack and defense thoughts. First of all, recognizing defense thoughts, because all of it's thought, really, that then feeds into emotional feelings. But to recognize defense thoughts, like when my mind starts to go, oh, you got to account for that. Oh, be ready. It's like a readiness kind of thought. And so I'll try to recognize that better, faster, so that I can pause. Okay, wait a minute. This is false. This is just, it's not real.